I'm keeping an eye on trying to stay awake for the last 8 or 9 hours of this election campaign. I cannot believe we have finally made it after 4 of the wildest possible months in US political history. Americans are poised to vote on whether to send either Donald Trump or Kamala Harris to the White House over the next 4 years. What I have been keeping an eye on is the final pitches from both candidates. We're seeing increasingly dark, dangerous and, quite frankly, violent rhetoric from Donald Trump in his final rallies. He was joking about journalists being shot at one of his rallies yesterday. He's making these continued, completely unfounded claims about vote rigging. He's told NBC News that he's not ruling out banning vaccines if he's elected president. And it's all pretty dark stuff from Donald Trump, whereas on the other hand, Kamala Harris is projecting her hopes for the future. She's talking about her policies. She's talking about the America she believes this country can come. And interestingly, for the first time since she was nominated as the Democratic Party's candidate 4 months ago or so, 3 months ago, she did not mention Donald Trump once in a campaign appearance in Michigan last night, which was very interesting indeed. Anyway, let's hear now from both candidates, starting off with Donald Trump's final appeal to his voters.
Actually, you know, they have an expression, I hate the expression actually, but it's ours to lose. Does that make sense to you? It's ours to lose. If we get everybody out and vote, there's not a thing they can do. And if we don't, they have to get every person that ever signed anything in that horrendously dangerous party that's going to destroy our country. And it already is destroying our country. We just can't let that happen. We cannot let that happen. So here's my only purpose in even being here today. Get out and vote. You know that.
The former president there, meanwhile, Kamala Harris, as you mentioned, is spending all of this final day of the election campaign in that key state of Pennsylvania, where, of course, we were for News Breakfast over the weekend. A range of rallies over the course of the day, culminating in midnight rallies involving celebrities, the likes of Oprah Winfrey, Ricky Martin and Katy Perry. This is what she is telling her voters and Americans more generally as Election Day looms.
Let us remember that your vote is your voice, and your voice is your power. And you are powerful, and you remember that. So today, Michigan, I ask you, are you ready to make your voices heard?
Kamala Harris there. So, James, they are appealing, both candidates, to every possible voter. As we know, they do not have compulsory voting in this country, so it's all about now getting out the vote, getting Americans, getting their respective supporters out to the ballot box tomorrow to garner as many votes as possible in what is still, the polls are saying today, an exceptionally close race.